Ryan Steinekert with Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels. Coach, a 2-1 weekend. Struggled at Bear Lake, but I thought you turned things around, especially against Valley. Looked pretty good. Your thought on the weekend?
I thought defensively we were very good in all three games. I think the most we gave up was 44 points against Valley. The other two we held in the 30s. So, anytime you can do that, you give yourself a chance to win. And so that's what I was probably most pleased about was just the effort they gave defensively and how well they played team defense. And then against Bear Lake, we had way too many turnovers. And then against Valley and Paiute, we cut those basically in half. So, I was pleased with that part of it too. But we did have a good weekend and a good way to start the year.
You mentioned the defense, and that so far has been a strong point. Do you feel like this is a team that may be one of your better defensive teams in a few years?
Yeah, right now they bought into helping each other and not just standing on their guy, and they're doing very good team defense, and and that's got to continue throughout the year, and hopefully we can get better at it in certain areas. But no, every kid can play defense if they have the desire to, and that's what we stressed to them at the first of the year, and so far they bought into that.
That help defense is critical against teams like Valley that have great guards, and you'll see that against Tabiona's got a guard, and then Wyatt Fabrizio who can hit from outside and drive in.
Yeah, you're out there as a unit, not as individuals, and so you have to be able to play defense as a unit, and so far we've done a good job with that. We've helped really well, and then we've also been able to defend the three-point line and keep the ball in front of us.
You feel like the team played well against Paiute? It seemed to me your best game on the weekend was against Valley. You let up a little bit against Paiute, but still got the win.
Yeah, definitely Valley was probably our best game over the weekend. Paiute, I thought during spurts we played really well, and then, we relaxed a couple times, which is something you don't want to get used to doing. So, overall, our very best game was Valley, and, but we're happy to get the win against Paiute as well.
This week at the Flaming Gorge Classic, you'll take on Mountain View, Rock Springs, and Lyman. And do you know anything about those teams?
I don't. I know Mountain View won state in football, which, sometimes that helps you have your kids getting confidence in what they're doing. But as far as the other two, I have no idea what they do. We're just going to do what we do, and we'll adjust as we go against those teams when we see what they do.
This will be the first time since I've been here that you haven't played Pinedale at the 1A preview, but you've played Mountain View a couple times, and it hasn't been a real close game. They may be getting better, though.
Yeah, and I know they have a new coach. Because the coach they had before went to Star Valley. So, they got a new guy who's going to do some things different. And, and other than that, we don't know much about them. And then Rock Springs is a big school, so we know that they're going to be very good just because of their numbers. And then Lyman, I'm not sure I don't know anything about them. But, hopefully 3 good games that continue us to get better, and then we get a little break over the Christmas break.
Is there something in particular that you look forward to about the Flaming Gorge Classic?
We just get a chance to play Wyoming schools, and they're usually bigger schools than we are. And we want to play the best teams we can there, just to help us for our region play when we get going down to the end. But we just like to go play 3 in a row against Wyoming schools that it's just a little different, and that's why we do it.
You'll get certainly a good game Friday night at Rock Springs. Lyman, of course, is your game on Thursday. And like you said, all 3 are bigger schools, so you're playing up.
Yeah, and that's good. We want to see where we really fit in against a good team, and this weekend it should show us that. So we're excited to go play in the Green River Tournament.
Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels, thanks for your time. Good luck this weekend at Flaming Gorge Classic.
Okay, thank you.